Look at the brap. The brappity brap brap. It's nice. Good morning, Tech Nation. This is Tech Moto coming to you from the streets of Edmonton once again on this overcast and soon to be rainy day. Apparently they're calling for thunder showers this afternoon. So I'm hoping it won't really interfere much with today's activities. What is today's activities, do you ask? Well, I'll tell you. Today we are going to be going to the KTM demo days. And we're going to be riding, I've already got booked, confirmed. Booked the KTM 1290 Superduke. And thereafter, we'll be riding the 690 Duke as well. So kind of looking forward to see what those two bikes have to offer. Some of you guys know the 1290 Superduke, nicknamed AKA the Beast, because it is, I think, probably one of the more powerful, if not the most powerful naked bike in the class there. It's right up there with the Ducati Monster 1200. Comes in at like 1301 cc's, the Superduke, which some people will say, no, it's 1290. It's 1290 cc's. That's why they call it a Superduke 1290. I'm like, no, it's 1301 cc's, 1.301 liters. Or 13.01 liters. See, I fucked it up already too. And then we've got the KTM 690 Duke, I should say. And that one is all new for 2016. They've changed out the cylinder head, added in some new balancing bar rod or something like that to counter the horrendous vibration that the previous generations had. Why did it have vibration? Well, for those of you who don't know, in its class, the 690 is going to compete with here, the FZ07. It's going to compete with the GSX S750, the Z800 from Kawasaki, all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of bikes out there. The Ducati Monster, I don't know, there's a whole crap ton. The naked bike market has just exploded, so there's tons and tons and tons of them out there. But anyways, KTM, are the only ones that are still producing a single cylinder engine in this market. Everybody else has gone to a 2 or a 3, or in the case of the Speed Triple, or a 4-cylinder or something like that. And those engines tend to be a lot smoother. Just like that numbnuts who just about got smoked by the truck riding his scooter. Look at me, I'm riding a scooter. And yeah, so it's the last one, and the single cylinder engines, in my opinion, I'm not a fan of it. If you guys have watched my Honda CB300F review video, it's also running a single cylinder, and I did not like it whatsoever. Will the 690 be better than the FZ07? You know what? I have a hard time believing that I would spend that extra money. I believe, what's the 690 coming in at? 10 grand? 9? Yeah, Canadian. Just 10 grand Canadian is what the 690 Duke is coming in at. The FZ07 comes in at just over 7,000, 75, 7,300, somewhere in there. And I have a feeling that as good as the KTM might be, I don't think it's going to be as good as the FZ07, and certainly not when you count in that price tag on the FZ07 versus the 690 Duke. So we will have to see. Oh, so what else is in the news for Takmoto? Well, you guys, if you watched my moto vlog last week, you know that my girlfriend bought her first house. She used to live in a condo, got out of the condo because condos are fucking scams. Nice red light run there, minivan. Condos are fucking scams. Okay, they're okay if you're in and out in the first 5 years. So you sign like a 5-year mortgage, you get in and out. After that, though, I'm not a fan, because condo fees. You gotta pay condo fees. And my girlfriend's condo, she was paying $400 a month in condo fees. And you know, there's people be like, oh, but when you pay condo fees, all your heat and water is included. My parents own a house. They do not spend $400 a month in heat and water bills during the winter time for their house. So fuck that. It's a ripoff. Plus, here's the parts I really hate about condos. The whole idea of it's a community living, okay? So if the roof needs to be replaced, guess what? Everybody gets a little letter in the condo board mail saying, hey, we need everybody to pay $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 to put a new roof on this bitch. And you have to pay it. Well, what happens, you know, in an economy like this that we have right now in Alberta, where people don't have a lot of money, right? How are they going to pay that big chunk of cash when they're trying to save it? I believe they call them special assessments, is what the word is here in Canada. I hate that idea. I also hate the fact that you've now purchased a piece of property with your own money. You're paying for it with your own money to build yourself some equity. And you've now got a situation where a company can tell you what you can and cannot do with your own apartment or with your own condo. I hate that. I believe that's called communism or socialism, is it not? We're against that shit here. Democracy, right? Republic, blah, blah, blah. Whatever Canada is. We don't even know half of us here in this country. But yeah, that's you know, just a few of the reasons why I hate condos. Condo fees, special assessments, and owning your own property but not actually owning anything but a section of space in the sky. So I'm quite happy that she bought a house. It's good for her, very good for her. And I've moved in as well. I'm still moving in because I have 30 days to get out of my place and move into the house. And I've already gotten there. I'm already staying there. Most of my stuff is already there, so everything is okay for the most part. It's gone smoothly. We've had a couple of discussions already, but you know, it's to be expected. It's normal. It's normal in this scenario. But for me, like I said, it's a trial. It's to see how things work, and if they're going to work, I don't know. I hope so. I have my fingers crossed. I have my hopes are oddly enough stronger than hers, because she has a lot of doubts, I guess we'll say. More about me, right? More about me committing to the whole thing. But you know, I am keeping an open mind about the whole scenario, and we'll see what happens, right? Hopefully it works out. At least I'm hoping for it, despite what she seems to think. So the last topic of what's going on is the job front. So I haven't officially started looking for work yet. I did apply at one place, but I heard a rumor they were hiring, but I didn't make it in time. That's okay. So I'm probably going to be starting the job hunt here tonight, maybe tomorrow. Not really in a hurry. But we'll start the job hunt, get about working, and go from there. Can't live off of YouTube alone, of course, as much as I'd like to, although that is the plan, hopefully eventually one day. With your guys' help, of course, keep hitting that like and subscribe button.
Eventually,
Well guys, I just finished the demo rides at KTM. I did 2 bikes. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do the 690 Duke. I'll try for that on Saturday at the other dealership at another place. But spoiler alert for when you guys see the reviews, I wasn't a fan of the 1290 Superduke, and I wasn't a fan of the Adventure 1290, which was the other bike that I rode. Now, it could have been a combination of the vibrations from both bikes were horrendous. Feet were numb, hands were numb, inside of the thigh, basically any part that was touching the freaking bike that wasn't padded was vibrating like crazy. And the route that this dealership took was absolutely fucking garbage. Absolutely fucking garbage. Like, it's bad enough that I think next year when they have demo rides, I don't think I'll be coming, because it was fucking brutal. And their excuse is, oh, this isn't the best location to get demo rides at. I'm like, bullshit. Argyle is just down the street, and they give you a hell of a lot better demo rides than these guys do. So yeah, I'm not impressed at all by this dealership's demo ride. So yeah, anyways, like I said, I'll try for the 690 Superduke. Maybe I'll head up to the other dealership here and see what they say about booking that bike, 690 Duke, for Saturday, because that's really about the only one I'm gonna ride. I may try the 1290 again, because the absolute shit route. Oh, it was fucking brutal, man. Well, in the meantime, ride safe, be safe, enjoy the weather. And this one's for you, Rev Bomb. If I offended you, good. I'm kind of happy I did. Woo! All right. Tac Moto out, guys.